My name is Mika Poutala and this is Speedskating Secrets.
Yeah, I really got a lot of support from my family, but like I needed a little more. And then the personal part was like missing really just like your life. I mean, you just like drop everything, and I came here with the 2 bags and with the skates in my hand, like, hello, I'm here, and yeah, let's train. And I came into the team with Taisha and Marjo.
So enjoy and learn. Welcome. Today's guest is a World Championship medalist. She has skated junior world record for sprint combination, and now she is training in Netherlands in a pro team. Welcome to the show, Karolina Erbanova.
Hi, thank you.
Nice to have you here. How has the season been so far?
So for me, season hasn't started yet because, I don't have any national races because my country is not really typical speed skating country. So I've had a couple of test races, and this weekend it actually officially starts for me.
Okay, nice. Okay, let's jump straight at the point. When and where did you start skating?
I started when I was 14 years old. I was until then playing ice hockey, and I was just at the point when a girl has to leave a boys team, and go to actually really woman team, because then also the physical, it's not really for the girl that good to stay in a team with the boys. So then my gym teacher actually took me to training camp with Martina Sablikova for the first time, and I even didn't know, like I saw it like 3 times in TV, but Petr Novak, a coach, was looking for the third girl for team pursuit. And my gym teacher was really, he loved sports, and he thought, okay, you're gonna try it. And honestly, I didn't want to go. I was like all hockey.
So what did you dream as a kid? Was it about hockey back then?
It was about hockey, yeah. I just had it all planned. Like, it was, I had it all planned that I'm gonna start in Czech Republic. I also wanted to get like to States or to Canada to just, to play where it's the best, where the women ice hockey is the best. And that was the plan, and then it really changed rapidly.
So what kind of rinks and facilities did you have in Czech Republic?
For speed skating, we have none. Yeah, it was really difficult journey also for the kid, because when you're 15, you also want to play a little, right? You just like want to skate. You don't want to spend months of the summer trainings, even in the winter actually, and then go to try skate in the closest ice rinks, Insel, Berlin, Erfurt. So that is really difficult for Czech speed skating, and also was for me, because I was like for months just like, doing all the things around, but I didn't really get to skate yet. So that was hard.
So isn't there any outdoor tracks even?
No, I have skated like, I would say 3 times, like a Czech championship on the frozen lake. I still might find pictures from it. It's really hilarious, because when you compare it with I have now or where we skate, that's really there would be just people standing, but not too many, because the ice could crack. So it was just crazy. And then we also stopped doing it because it got a little dangerous, and it was always in the way of a big competition. So we couldn't really afford, because we had to do all the preparation ourselves, like to put the snow away and all these things. So we stopped doing it in Czech.
When you still were ice hockey player, were you exceptionally good skater?
Yeah, I could say that. I was like tall. I've been always tall, even with the boys, so they were like smaller than I was. And skating was not really the problem. I was playing at the defense position, and because I was not really good with the puck that much, but I was in skating, I felt good with that.
So when you started speed skating as a 14-year-old, you went to World Cups already when you were 16, right?
Yes, then everything started to happening very fast.
Yeah, you were really good as a junior. Why do you think that it was so easy for you to switch to speed skating?
Yeah, Yeah, since I was a kid, it has been very easy for me to do any kind of sport. It didn't really matter. Like I knew already when I was little that the sport is going to be something I'm gonna do, probably at the big level. And also with my personality, I just always want to reach the highest level possible. So if I would be doing any other sport, I wanted to be the best at it. I wanted to give it all I have. And the skating was going very, because I put everything into that, and it was going very fast. I felt okay, and I skated limits for the World Cups very fast, and then bam, I was there skating with the world.
So when everything happened that fast, were you stressful or scary or something? Was it like scary to skate the first World Cup so fast?
I had moments when I really wanted to like go back to hockey. I missed the game. I missed little the playing around. This was like since beginning like serious business, because we have one team, and it's team with Martina Sablikova, and she has been racing top already when I came to the team as a baby actually, and I really had to put that switch. Like I'm not a kid anymore, but this is serious, huh? These are your trainings. You cannot go to holiday with your family because we have a camp and this, and I was like, okay. So there was a few moments I was like, I'm not sure about this, but I got through it, and I got through it.
So right away you started to train with Sablikova. What did you learn from her?
Martina, she is really, her mind is very strong. She has her goal, and she just goes for it, but no matter what. She is, I've never seen it before, but she really is, she loves speed skating, and more than that, she loves winning, and that's the drive she has. And that's unbelievable. She might not seem like a typical athlete, like physically, but she is, I think her mind is really the strongest part. And it's kind of amazing for me to see that she keeps doing every year the same thing. Like for athletes, you know how hard it is to reach the level, but how hard it is to keep it there. That is a different question, huh? So I've seen her doing it over and over again. I was like, and I've seen the whole process, also in the summer, and I also seen the struggle because I was in team, so you're inside. And I think it's really that she's an amazing athlete.
You skated longer distances yourself also back then. Why and when did you decide to concentrate for sprints?
So at the beginning, I really didn't know. I was just in a team, and the team was all-around team, and they really trained for 3K, 5K. It was all based on that. And of course, I followed the same program. But then I started, we didn't change the program, but I started just to skate a shorter distance better, even from really long, all-around program. And then we changed it a little bit, and I stopped skating 3K, and I went more to 15, and then also to 1,000, and suddenly I was skating also 500. And when I was around 18, I was like, okay, I feel that's my thing. I also with my personality, I feel the short things, that's my thing. The long one, I was like, I don't think that's gonna work out. Also my body was like, no, let's keep it short.
And you guys won already in your first World Cup year. You won a TP medal.
Yes, we had a little luck, but we did.
Yeah, that's pretty amazing. I don't know if anyone ever has won a medal as a 16-year-old skater who switched to speed skating just 2 years ago.
Yeah. That's true. When you say it like that, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Then at some point you moved to the Netherlands. Why did you move there? Around Olympics 2014, I already knew
I learned a lot in a team. It gave me a lot, but I felt deep inside like I have to make a step if I ever want to compete with the best sprinters in the world. I've seen the gap in the technique, and we were not really that busy with that in a Czech team, especially like the sprint technique, because it really is. You really have to put a lot of work into that. And I was like, okay. Also, my racing went a little down. I was really not happy with the competitions I had in Sochi, and I was like, okay, let's make a step. Like, it's all or nothing. Like, I don't want to continue like this, so I will quit, or I will make it to the Netherlands. And I decided for it, and I went for it. It has not been easy, but it worked out eventually. Now, when I look at it back, it has been crazy, but yeah, I'm still here.
So, what has been the hardest part for moving to a different country, kind of alone?
Yeah, it has like a two parts. Of course, it's like the speed skating part where you have to fix everything yourself. I mean, I left Czech and I really didn't get that much support I thought I'm going to get, because no one really believed in that I could actually succeed by myself or all in Netherlands. So the financial aid was hard. I had only few people supporting me back then, and I really got a lot of support from my family, but like I needed a little more. And then the personal part was like missing really just like your life. I mean, you just like drop everything, and I came here with the 2 bags and with the skates in my hand, like, hello, I'm here, and yeah, let's train. And I came into the team with Taisha and Macho, and yeah, that was hard because their lives are here. They're based here. If they don't train, they have things to do. They share it with the people, and I was after training here like, okay, what are we gonna do? What's training again? Okay, nice. Like then I was getting like, okay, how I'm gonna handle it, and I'm still actually in the process of handling it.
Did you feel that it was necessary that you can accomplish your dreams to move here in the Netherlands?
I think so. I'm 100% behind the step still. It gave me so much. This is my 4th year here, 4th season I'm starting here, and every year was like special. It taught me some. Yeah, I was learning from it. Every year was different, not easy, but it gave me a lot, and I'm still 100% behind that decision.
So, what are the differences between Czech national team and pro team here in Netherlands in training?
In training, the Czech team is really, of course, focused on a long distance, but it's also what I've seen and why I became like proud of Czech speed skating is that we don't get to choose. Like Petr Novák, it's not like he got 100 kids and he's gonna be like, I'm gonna pick you, and you're gonna train with us. It's basically the people who come to him, he's gonna take, and he's actually willing to put his time into these kids, but you don't get to choose. You have a kid who wants to skate, but yeah, that doesn't mean he's gonna be a good skater. Huh? So the base is a 0. He gets like I see it happening. He still gets new kids, but not everyone like gonna stick. There is no here. When I see it, there is like a race. There is a Tuesday, Thursday, also during the weekend. They always race, but that's only here in Tilaf. Huh? They have like 8 other ice rinks where they race, where they train. So I've seen so many kids, all ages, unbelievable. So the difference is that they're really the group is really small. They really have to stick together because they don't have an ice ring. They have to travel all the time, so they're actually also away from home, like just like me. But I'm living here, but they are just like always somewhere, and I think that is really difficult, and that's why I'm still very, very proud of wearing the Czech Republic suit.
Do you get paid for skating in a pro team?
No, yeah, that's a complicated question because it's yes and also no. Yeah, I get paid to be speed skater, of course, but it comes with the medals. So that's why it was so hard in the beginning, because I came and I had no name in skating yet. And yeah, no big medals. I mean, I had medals as a junior, but yeah, that's a small league. You have to also perform in a big league. And now I do, and it's finally like a little stable.
So if the pro team is not actually paying you money directly, what do they give you?
Yeah, I would say I'm a little bit like you could say training partner. Like all the sponsors I have are my personal sponsors, and that is something I just fix and handle myself, which has been hard because I didn't know how to do it at the beginning. But I'm a little bit like my own manager, and so after training doesn't mean I'm gonna put my skates down and be like, okay, like let's chill. But I have a lot of responsibilities I have to do to even get myself on the World Cup, So I'm in a team, but I'm also not really a team. It's a little complicated.
You won your first individual World Cup medal 2012. After that, you have won medals in World Cups every second year. Why?
I have no idea. Yeah.
Is there any injuries or something different?
No, I have to say I was pretty happy, or I'm lucky that the health is not an issue. It's been always kind of good and stable. No big things, no big injuries. But it has been such a interesting journey. It was always just like something was happening, but I was just not going fast, and I was just not. I would say it was also like mental part probably, because I started so early in skating, and then that switched to the Dutch team. I was also like struggling how fast it all happened, and then I was facing also my new life here in Netherlands, and I didn't have any injuries, any physical problems, but I kind of needed to also invest in like the mental part a little bit.
Well, now your last year was amazing. So what did you change these last couple of years?
That is a good question. But my last season was really good. That's true. It didn't actually start that good because I had to skip first two World Cups, and then I kind of like jump into the already going train. I never did it before. I always competed everything since I was like 15. Like anything I could, I would compete. And it didn't start that good, but it ended very good. And that year felt little like that things are starting to coming back together. But not at the beginning of the season, but like during. I learned a lot about myself in a way, like you have to take responsibility for yourself. Like as an athlete, you don't look around. I was always looking around. Like I was, of course, in team with Martina, so you always look up to her. But you have to find your own way a little bit in doing things, But in all things, like small things you do during the day as an athlete, And I finally learned like to do it my way a little bit and to listen to my body actually, and not to be like, okay, this should be done because it's on a paper and I think it's good. I was more working like really just listening to my body and to like what what that desires. And I think all these things just came together a little bit. Like I've learned also a lot past 3 years in Netherlands. And I've grown into this like athlete where I'm also using my head to train and to perform.
When you said that you have learned a lot in these last 3 years, is there any specific things that you could give tips for younger skaters that you have learned from here?
Yeah, listen to your coach. No, I mean, this is one thing I really bring very high, and that is the thing, to listen to yourself, because it really is that voice you have to follow, and you cannot go against that. And since I started doing it, it really clicked, and it's going much smoother when you just don't do things like they're in a book, but you just do it your way. And it was a little scary at the beginning, but like I'm now very happy with the way I learned that. Just also not to be scared to do things differently than you've done. Try new things. That was very helpful in this whole summer, but also now how I'm starting the season.
What has been your hardest moment in your career?
Hardest moment. I would say that the last year, exactly at the beginning of the season, was very difficult time for me. And that's why I skipped the first 2 World Cups, and then somehow a lot of things mix at one moment, and you just have to put your sport little away and take care of that. And it was a very very difficult moment for me, but I was surprised how fast I jumped back to it, and that season turned out to be my best. And that is exactly what I was talking about a little while ago, is to don't be afraid to do things differently, and just to listen to yourself a little bit. And that was a step I really needed to do, but also the hardest moment in my whole career since I started to do any sport.
So what did you learn from it, that even though you didn't start the World Cups right away, you could get back to it whenever you started to do those?
I've never done it. Just like I said, I never skip anything. And now my body just pushed me to like, you're not going to race. And I was like, okay, well, I can, the whole season is like gone. What I'm going to do, they're all racing. I'm home taking care of totally different things. And then I was like, okay, there's nothing else you can do. Now you feel better. You miss skating, come back to Netherlands and just start with the 1 lap and see how it goes. There's a second, and then you do this and that. And I got into it back, and that surprised me how actually that decision rewarded me later, and I still benefit from it now, because now I've learned that lesson, that it's possible actually, to do things differently and to decide for yourself and not to listen to people around, just like really take the decision and do it. And that's what I learned, and it was one of the biggest lessons I've learned last year.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Do you have any daily habits that helps you to be better athlete?
I pretty much think I go to sleep every day after lunch and sometimes even on my day off, and it's just like, I really like it. I really need that power nap to just like, I don't know, just to like split the day in 2, and then I'm like awake, but I don't sleep long. It's a 20-minute nap. Like I really specifically don't want to sleep longer, because if you go longer, then it's terrible. I think you know what I mean. So I'm like a short power nap, and then I'm ready to go again. And it's seriously, I think, like almost every day. I do that. Pretty much every day.
Oh, that's a good tip. Good tip. Yeah, we're about to end now. And can you tell us where can people find you in social media?
You can find me pretty much everywhere. I have an athlete page on Facebook, but I'm also on Instagram. So just type my name and I'm sure you will find me.
Thank you so much, Karolina, and I wish you a very successful year.
Thank you for you saying.
So one more thing before you go. Please share it with your friends and leave a review wherever you listen.